Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good. I'm still getting used to that time change.
Oh, 46 right now in Jackson after quite a bit of rain yesterday and last night. Clearing today, and we could see the sun by this afternoon. High today of 54.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we should have some good weather.
Let's take a look outside at our hometown heating, cooling, and more Skycam and see what's going on out there.
Good morning, it's Tina from Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. It's going to be cloudy this morning, but later on this afternoon, the sun is going to be shining.
How did Tina know? Tina is turning into a fantastic meteorologist.
I guess we are seeing some sun already.
This is the finest shot I've ever seen from our Skycam. I really like it. Mm-hmm. I really like it. Who was responsible? David Rice, good job. All right.
We have a busy week and weekend. This is Veterans Week, and on Saturday, Veterans Day, everyone's welcome to join the Jackson County Veterans Council at Withington Park downtown for the traditional annual Veterans Day ceremony at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, and they'll be naming the Veteran of the Year, Service Organization of the Year, and an additional honor. So
yeah,
we'll be there to cover it, and you're invited.
There's so many Veterans Day activities going on throughout the week, and if you get a chance, make sure you thank a veteran or buy their meal if you see them at a restaurant, or just try to do something extra if you can. We would not be here, I believe, 100% without all of our veterans.
Thank you, veterans. The Veterans Administration website has a very detailed list of all the free things veterans are being offered by businesses. So check that out. You might get a free meal or even more goodies. Thank you, veterans.
Thank you. Did you watch the debate on NBC?
I did. Yeah.
And
you know who the winner was, according to the Washington Post?
Lester Holt.
Donald Trump.
Of course. You know, they asked the last question. It's interesting. Did you watch the beginning where the one gentleman just eviscerated the?
Vivek Ramaswamy. He criticized.
How do you know his name?
He attacked Lester Holt and Kristen Welker and Hugh Hewitt, I guess, and said, "You guys shouldn't be here. Instead, we should have Tucker Carlson, Elon Musk, and Joe Rogan doing the interview if you want good ratings."
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for him. He's a little.
Apparently, his strategy was to appear unhinged.
That's what I was going to say. I was trying to think of a proper way to say it. But yeah, he looked like a loose cannon. Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, it looked like he was shouting at someone into the 1,500-seat auditorium. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure what he was saying. But, you know, it was... I like Ron DeSantis' final lines.
What did Ron? I couldn't.
You know what he did? He did one thing that you know, a lot of you should never say in sales, right? Say, "You can trust me," and look what I did in Florida. I will do this for the country. So, and then the other gentleman got a nice round of applause when he said, "Men will play sports against men, and women will play sports against women," and then everyone clapped, and Lester Holt said, "Quiet down."
Lester often said, "Let's not go down that road," scolding the audience.
Yeah, I don't understand why it's Lester's road to pave. You know what I mean?
Well, it's his network.
It's not his network.
Well, he works there.
He does work there.
I liked one thing I noticed. They all want coal. They all want to bring back coal and oil and fracking. And Governor DeSantis said, "I want fracking, except in the Everglades."
Yeah, we can't frack.
Can't do it in Florida.
Well, I don't think they have the space. it's overcrowded there. So, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It was fun to watch, I guess.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
Yeah, it was entertaining. The last question, I believe, Lester Holt asked when he said, "We'll do your final statements," and he did say why you would make a better nominee than Trump, and really no one even mentioned Trump in their final thing, which I thought was interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And just a few miles away, the former president was speaking to a crowd that he described as tens of thousands. And the place wherever he was full.
I believe so. I believe he played golf and then had a meeting. So big day. Can't wait for the next year of politics.
We have a lot going on this weekend. We have 2 regional final football games.
Yes, we do.
Friday night, Lumen, and Saturday, Western. We have several craft shows, big ones, the Jackson-Naz Craft Show and the Western Academic Boosters Craft Show happening at Western High School at the same time as the game. Arrive early or carpool. We have Chitty Chitty Bang Bang by the Center Stage Jackson folks. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon, and again next weekend. Both Grass Lake High School and Jackson High School have comedies on the weekend. Jackson Symphony Orchestra, Greetings from New York concert on Saturday night, honoring Dr. Tom Holman, who's retiring from the symphony. And Hannah Holman, his daughter, will be performing in his honor. We also have Benny Poole tribute Sunday afternoon at the Michigan Theater. We have Night Lights, the 5K fun run, Saturday night. And we have the Jackson College women's softball team reverse raffle. And
You're just telling us about everything.
everything. Well, I
I
don't
like
want
that.
anyone to miss anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
and-
going to this.
I heard, yeah,
Yeah,
you're going.
I am. I'm going with a family of a softball player.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's neat.
An entire family.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to say who they are?
No. Mom, dad, aunt, uncle, and grandma and grandpa, and then Stephanie and I.
That should be fun.
It should be a great time. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope I win.
You can win because there are still 35 tickets left, and you can buy the tickets online, and you do not need to be present to win. And
No.
what's the grand prize like?
I think $2,500 or something like that. Also, it's only $50 a ticket, includes food and some drink tickets. So it's a good night of fun out at Jackson College.
Oh, speaking of Jackson College, a new structure is rising as we speak. It is the Jets Air Station.
Ooh.
And this is...
Is that like one of those bubbles you see off the highway with the St. Joe's banner on it?
Well, it is. It's exactly that. It is a giant bubble dome,
I
and it's
love
being
bubble
called the
domes.
Jets Air Station. And it will have restrooms, a greeter station, storage, a lounge and seating area, vending machines. It is going to be 120 feet by 330 feet with a 39-foot ceiling, and it's a DuPont Tedlar.
Oh, the DuPont folks.
Yes.
Look at that.
So they'll be using it for, well, all kinds of things. Athletic practice. They'll be able to do events in there. You name it.
Yeah, community will be able to
Huge.
use it as well.
Yeah.
So I suggest anyone who hasn't driven by, go check out campus at Jackson College. It's stunning. The Michigan football Wolverines are in the news every single day because ESPN wants to bring them down, amongst other things. Are you tired of it?
Well, it's entertaining.
It isn't
Yes.
entertaining anymore. As a Michigan fan, I'm not entertained. I'm annoyed. And it just seems like every time you turn on anything, ESPN, they had like a reporter that no one had ever heard of last night on the 6 o'clock Sports Center with updated news related to the story, which is not updated at all. So I'll be interested to see what happens.
We do have an update. Yesterday, Michigan filed their
Not an
response
update.
to the Big
Oh, yes,
Ten.
they did. Yeah.
Yeah, and today it's possible we could get an announcement of any penalties. And according to the New York Times, they're quoting league sources saying that a likely suspension of head coach Jim Harbaugh would occur, and that would be a second one of the season.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Getting used to it.
Getting used to it.
He's used
And
to
Brandon
it.
said,
What's another suspension?
he said to me this morning, I should mention Brandon's a Michigan State fan, so he does like this a little bit. Would you take another suspension? I said, well, we had a 4-game suspension at the beginning of the year. Everyone's already forgotten about that, just like eventually everyone will forget about this. This happens in sports, football, from pee-wee all the way to the pros. And I'm
It's part
serious
of the sport.
this happens in pee-wee football.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Sign stealing?
Are you kidding me? Yes. Everyone's trying to get an advantage. And if a coach is up doing signs and someone across the way memorizes it, yes, it's going to be used to their advantage. What's the difference? But I understand all the...
You do get a little bit more time to break it down, though, with video.
You do get a little bit more time to break it down with video. It'll be interesting to see if this,
I like the, Connor Stallions. I think he's fascinating. He's been called a low-level football staffer, but he bought a $500,000 house in Ann Arbor.
Well, you don't have to pay for that all at once. It's just the monthly
that's true.
payment that you qualify for.
And
Bart.
yesterday, ownership papers of an LLC surfaced listing Blake Corum and Connor Stallions as co-owners.
Now, this one's goofy to me because I saw Blake Corum's response. Like,
Yeah. So I don't know anything about
this
it.
isn't my business. I hope that's true because it might not be.
Well, apparently Connor Stallions' other business was repairing broken vacuum cleaners, and the neighbors were complaining that people were leaving piles of broken vacuum cleaners on the front porch of his $500,000 home.
Oh, really? We've tried to get Connor Stallions, get in touch with him to have him on the program. We have not been able to get Connor Stallions on the program.
The actors' strike is over, according to
The
Hollywood
auto
sources.
strike or the actor strike?
Actors' strike is over, so they'll be back filming all the Dick Wolf shows. And so new shows likely will not show up until after the first of the year. And also, the UAW strike
Yes.
over, and today the Free Press is reporting that UAW members that were on strike will be getting a $5,000 bonus from the auto companies. That's part of the deal that they negotiated.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll see an influx of business at the casinos very, very soon. Culver's is donating. They're donating $1 for every concrete mixer. You've had these, right?
They're great.
You know what I like about Culver's is they give you the ice cream before the food. So you
Yeah,
can
they
eat
do.
the ice cream
Yeah.
and then eat the food. So they are, again, donating $1 for every concrete mixer they sell from November 13th to November 17th to the Encounter Church Food Pantry. And this is called Concretes for a Cause, thanks to our local Culver's.
They're awesome. And yesterday I witnessed someone eating a concrete mixer. It was David Rice, and he didn't
Really?
he only brought one for himself.
Speaking of only bringing one for himself, if I ask them what they did to me at the rec football game.
What happened?
They ordered Jimmy John's for everyone except me.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I get there, I get there, and they're all eating Jimmy John's, and I had to steal David Rice's Diet Coke that came with his meal. Thank you, David Rice. But yeah, Austin, he ordered for everyone but me. Can you believe it? Still not over that, as you can tell.
High school sports, we've got, it's a big week
It is.
for volleyball and football.
Yes, it is. I've got our Extreme Dodge scoreboard brought to you by our friends over at Extreme. We'll get things started with college events. Men's basketball, Jackson College 63. They beat Albion's JV 63-61.
Great shot, Jeff Steers.
Yeah, Jeff Steers out there, always. Men's soccer, Grace beat Spring Arbor 2-1 to knock them out of the Crossroads League tournament. The Spring Arbor women advanced with a 1-0 win over Marianne. Isa Martinez scored the goal in OT, sending SAU to the Crossroads League championship game. Spring Arbor is 16-2, and they will host Indiana Wesleyan on Saturday at 1 for the league title.
Great shot, Shelley Singleton.
Shelly's been doing a wonderful job for JTV. Here's what's coming up on deck.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Did you get the men's, the Jason Christ news?
Oh, no, tell me. That
Jason
win
Christ-
was?
Jason Christ, that win was his 400th
Awesome.
win. Congratulations, Cougars coach Jason Christ, Coach of the Year.
That's awesome.
That's true.
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
career he has had out at Spring Arbor. Congratulations to Jason. Here's what's coming up on deck for tonight, and this is a biggie, as they say. The Division III regional final at Lumen Christi, Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central against Hanover Horton, and that's at 6 p.m. And if you want to see some great local volleyball, check it out tonight at Lumen Christi. And that's all.
Who's on the show today?
That's all for today. We have a wonderful show. We're going to get things started with Ann McClure from the Jackson County Health Department right after this break.